On to my Virgos. So you have the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Devil, okay, the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Death card, Seven of Wands, the King of Cups, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. So, okay. So for you Virgos, the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Devil card is about how a lot of you Virgos, it's about giving in. It's like I said, it's about reciprocation, right? Relationships, real ones are about reciprocal relationships, or I should say reciprocal energy, effort being put into it, being put into it where you give, they give, okay? The Six of Swords is about someone coming in, okay? So this is also about just having fun, right? If you actually pay attention to the card, it's a mermaid skiing, or I should say sledding, or ice sledding with a seal, right? So the thing is that the devil now represents, so basically what I'm trying to say is, in a nutshell, is that a lot of you Virgos are not really worried about relationships that are not working out. A lot of you Virgos are continuing to move forward with your lives. And you just need to understand, though, Virgo, that if people have a chance to actually see you now when you were compared to them, they're going to be a little bit upset about this, because, you know, a lot of times people have the idea of misery loves company, where they don't want a lot of you to actually be happy without them taking it personally, right? So the thing about it is that the devil, right, the devil card now represents how you need to understand that what's coming from this is they're going to want to see you, if any of your past or your exes, right, basically your past relationship partners or your exes, having any kind of opportunity to see you, they have you on social media, they're going to be mad at the fact that you're not worrying about not being with them anymore. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups represents, because at the end of the day, you have so many choices to pick from. You have so many people that you can talk to. You know, a lot of, like I said before, people sometimes like to make it seem as if like Virgos are just sitting around in the vacuum of space, you know, and only drop into the planet's orbit or drop into planet Earth whenever it is that, you know, the Virgo wants something or whatnot, or they act like everything is just happening in a vacuum. Listen, at the end of the day, that mentality that people, past exes basically, have, where they're mad at you for who knows what, especially if you Virgos have been, you know, upright with people and you've been direct, you've been straightforward, you've been honest about who you are and what you want. You show and prove, okay? Your words and your actions match. These people who tend to be so upset, it's so off the wall, it's so off the chain why it is that they would be upset. They're upset at the fact that you Virgos are enjoying your life without them, and they didn't want you supposedly to be around. And I say this to a lot of other people, right, or in a lot of other zodiac signs. A lot of people contact me privately. People like you, but the problem is they're too dysfunctional to do right. So the ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups represents, this is about how a lot of you Virgos, this is pretty much your evolution story. And what I mean by that is, a lot of you Virgos are just like, because see, the problem, the situation with Virgo, right, is that we can get stuck in the mud. We can get lost in the sauce where certain relationships don't necessarily work out for us. And then we're like, oh, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to go ahead and date anymore. Forget about this. This is whack. And I get it. Me being a Virgo myself, love can sometimes bite. Love can be very, it could be brutal. It could be very harsh. But at the same time, if you Virgos know that you're looking for this, the ones that are, you understand what I'm saying? You're gonna have to understand that this is what looking for the thing actually is. Like you really can't be scared trying to get to know other people, because if you're scared, then you're really not gonna be in any kind of functional relationship. This is just something that you're gonna have to come to grips with, okay? Is that when it comes to searching for love, as you say that you want, then you have to understand going in that, yeah, there's a risk that I'm going to interact with somebody who is dysfunctional and who is a knucklehead. You know what I mean? So who's just a big goofy. And the Seven of Cups represents, but ultimately understand that, how this relationship goes is really ultimately up to you. Because as long as you don't have the person coming over and like keying your car or egging your door, or some goofy stuff like that, which I've never had, thankfully. I mean, you're not really in any kind of jeopardy like that. Just heal yourself, of course. It's a big thing. That's very important. But just continue to move forward, right? Don't be the regular, degular, old, unevolved Virgo. It's like they try their hand once with something, and then it's like, nope, I'm never trying. I'm never doing it again. Nope, I'm never doing it again because I'm learning my lesson. You know what I mean? You tried to house it in learning your lesson. And I'll tell you why. Because being with someone that you and the same person happen to be on the same page with is not as easy as figuring out not to touch the stove when you are little, right? It's not that cut and dry, right? It's people out here who are going to be dysfunctional, going to be whack, gonna try to take up your time because of their own dysfunctions. And it's not something that, it's not like it's not like touching the stove real quick. You understand that, it's a different kind of discomfort. So the situation with that is, a lot of you Virgos need to understand that. A lot of you Virgos need to understand that. Continue to try, because the Seven of Cups, you have a lot of offers. You have so many people that you're probably talking to right now that want to talk to you. And you just have to look at it. You just have to chalk it up like it is what it is, I just basically, me and somebody who I was talking to basically ended up breaking up, and, I'm not going to say who, but, it is what it is. I'm not going to say why, but it is what it is. And am I feeling any kind of discomfort about it? No. And the reason why is because, again, I don't hold on to anything or to anyone too tightly. I understand that, regardless of whatever, I don't know, regardless of whatever this person had going on, it was very brief. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm moving on. The other person is moving on. But the Death card, the Seven of Wands, represents how a lot of you, so a lot of you Virgos now have to understand that, yeah, put an end to that. But also don't try to, how can I say, don't try to make matters worse when it comes to, thinking too hard or over, just, you know what I mean? Like over analyzing and get stuck in analysis paralysis, where you're just thinking about how not to do something. A lot of you Virgos really at this point in time should really be having fun. Like I said before, the summertime is coming up. Enjoy yourself. Stop thinking so much about the things that you should not be doing, and get your situation correct. You know what I mean? And the Seven of Wands now represents this being a situation for you where, the Seven of Wands is about, and speak to people, try to see what's going on, enjoy yourself. And if you think that is too much, and yes, you should know that putting in work is essential when it comes to being in a real relationship. But at the same time, don't just think that putting in so much work to the point where the person isn't doing anything and you have to do everything is a functional, healthy relationship. They should have to put in work too. So this is just something that you really need to understand. Okay. Now the King of Cups now represents how, since this is the case, the King of Cups is, you have to, at this point in time, you have to take all of these things into consideration. Take all of these things into consideration and don't allow any of the people that you may come across and you may end up having to leave behind, and take it on and really put that on your shoulders. The Seven of Cups, again, you have plenty of people that want to interact with you, but you have the Death card and you have the Tower, which are both Scorpio cards, which is like the Tower and the Page of Swords. This is about how, because if you don't mind this mentality that you have, you will be, again, sabotaging yourselves to where the people that you could be meeting right now and the opportunities with other people that you have, right, represented in this Seven of Cups, you squandered it now because of the fact that you're so busy thinking about why you'll never try your hand again. And, again, you Virgos should really understand that this is a part of what dating is, right? This is why it is that I prepare all of you over here on this channel to be able to really understand who's real, who's fake, so you can get on with your life so that you don't have to deal with people who are just, in the way, taking up your time, trying to get you to do all the work while they sit back and do nothing and blame you, right? Get mad because you now smart, you got smarter and you you realize that something was off. So in other words, enjoy yourselves, Virgo. You understand? You're not with I don't see a lot of you Virgos being with anybody as far as a relationship right now. Enjoy yourself. You can do, that's the beauty of it. You can do whatever you want now that you're single, and that's the catch-22 of being in a relationship and being single. When you being single, you can do whatever it is that you want, as long as it's not breaking the law. When it comes to being in a relationship, you got that one special person, but you need to know what's good and what's not, right? What's red light, green light, right? So okay, so let's clarify the Tower. The Moon, King of Cups, again, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Right, the Moon is about, again, don't talk to any of your exes. Don't go back to any of your exes. Excommunicate these people from your life. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to ever see these people again. You don't have to interact with these people. These people are literally not a part of your life. They don't have to be a part of your life. And that's the beauty of it. Getting away from the people who are dysfunctional, getting away from the people who are trying to give you the runaround. That's the beauty of it. The Moon, staying as silent as you want to be, because the Moon is about ghosting. The Moon is about only popping out and only being seen by your surroundings, like your neighbors and things of this nature, when you want to be. That's great, because it means that people don't know what it is that you've got going on. Because, this is the issue that a lot of celebrities have. Yeah, they're rich and they're famous and stuff like this, a lot of them. But it's also the lack of privacy, in the sense that anything that they do that someone sees, they're going to be on the front page of a newspaper, or they're going to be on Yahoo News and all this other type of stuff, and all these online news outlets. They're going to be on YouTube. You understand? So that's the power of anonymity, the idea that you can do almost whatever it is that you want. Just don't get caught. You know what I mean? Not telling y'all to do anything, because I'm not. The King of Pentacles now represents, so move in silence, okay? Get to know the people that you're getting to know. I know I am. The Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups is enjoy your time with them. See what type of time they're on, and see how serious they are. And if they're not serious, then you know where they stand. Let's see the Page of Swords. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Right. Again, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Never mind about if people are trying to run game on you, get one over on you. You're worried about all the things. You're sweating all the small stuff is what the cards are saying. Right? Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups. Again, you Virgos have so many options. You should not even care about what it is that those people got going on. They're not even in your life. You know, depending on if you honestly, stop talking to them, they're not even in your life. So who cares at the end of the day? You know, continue to date or whatever else you're doing. Continue to have fun. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, continue to be that and enjoy yourself. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, have 6,507 subscribers. Y'all are amazing. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Because I love y'all.